And we are back. Summit Smash Day 3, singles bracket. Joining my homie, Toph.
What's up, Bobby? What's up, West Balls?
West Balls.
Didn't see you there.
What's up? How you guys
Wesh Bows.
doing? Wesh Bows.
Shake my
That's
hand.
the East Coast, dude.
What was?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that match you just played versus
Um,
S2J?
I feel like S2J played better yesterday, or the first day I played him in Cruise. He was definitely a lot harder to hit. He was moving a lot faster, but today I feel like he was just like flubbing things, and maybe he was nervous, but I don't feel like he was playing up to what he usually
The
plays.
S2J standard?
Yeah.
You definitely used to play S2J, I feel like, all the time. I remember, there was an era where I would just watch SSS like every other week, and you guys would just be playing and playing and playing.
Yeah. I've been playing him since probably around 2011.
Uh-huh.
And, all right.
You can
Let's
finish your
talk
thought.
about, all right, well,
You don't have to.
it doesn't matter anymore.
I agree. Because what does matter is Mew2King versus Kage the Warrior, Game 1. What stage?
I'm going to say, let's see. Kage
Battlefield?
Probably Battlefield.
I think Kage's probably down the story. Right?
Yeah, I think they probably will go to Yoshi's.
Or
Yeah, Story is, I think, pretty well known as a good stage for Ganon. His forward air just takes up so much space.
But
And
Mew2King's thinking, oh, I'm just going to beat him, so.
yeah, he's
Probably.
He's like, I don't really care.
Ooh, FD?
No,
No.
Kage's definitely striking that.
Kage strikes FOD and FD, right? I would have to imagine.
Seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
I would have to imagine. Unless he's really looking at... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was either Yoshi's or Battlefield.
Sheik Ganon. I actually was talking to Kage outside earlier today, and I told him the very first set I've ever seen him play was him versus Plank at Pound 3.
Who won that?
Kage won. This is believed to be an unwinnable matchup for Ganondorf, especially against Plank.
Oh,
wait.
Mew2King's going to chain
He's
grab?
chain grab?
Oh, no.
Of course.
No, this is not the usual music.
Yeah,
He's
Mew2King
not
doesn't
Well,
really
but
chain grab.
Kage's going to chain grab.
yeah.
Kage should chain grab. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has to.
No,
No,
this is
Kage's
exactly what he
definitely
did
gonna
against Plank, and like it actually works for a long
Yeah.
time.
It goes to like
Ganon-
80. It's like pretty
Higher
good.
than that. Higher than that.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it
probably-
goes,
Like to death, basically.
I feel like in 2015, it's probably much harder, right? Because Slight DI wasn't really a thing.
Right.
Ooh, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sure.
gosh.
Wow,
That was
down
amazing.
throw, purple forward smash into the punch.
Right.
Oh, but loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kage was looking for the auto cancel land there.
Oh,
Oh, where does
messed
jump
it
go?
up.
I don't know.
He probably used it trying to get out of the fair.
Maybe, but it's generally not a good idea, I think. But
Getting
okay.
grabbed by Sheik is extremely awful in this matchup. And I guess, it,
Oh.
it kind of goes both ways, but, like, Ganon can't grab Sheik nearly as easily as vice versa.
Dude,
That
that
was a
move is so powerful.
No, yeah, she's definitely dead.
Yeah. Does a-
Jeez.
I remember when that was because I used to play Ganon, and like down air was my primary kill move.
Interesting.
It is so
Really?
good.
Grounded
Yeah, it's
down
like like 100, 110. Almost
Especially
every
on
character is
floaties.
gonna go. Yeah,
A lot
off
of
the top.
floaties will just die.
Real quick, I did want to point out, needles, when you watch, it doesn't seem like it does all that much when you get hit by those needles. That does damage.
You know, fun fact, Sheik's needles, when you release them and they land on the floor and bounce, they actually bounce randomly. So they can land anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, it's really random.
Huh. And then, yeah, they stay there and have, like, hitboxes.
Yeah, so
Is that it?
Oh, the recovery.
I
Not
feel, I
able
feel
to-
like he would know that from trying Falcon. You have to turn around.
Eh,
But maybe he's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
3
Maybe.
stocks in one.
probably not though.
if you had just fast-followed that up air, you could have spiked him.
Oh, yeah, he's
Oh,
definitely
but-
just like,
Oh, no.
No, the chain's
no.
actually really good.
It is.
Look how much damage this does.
Yeah, no, I
Look
don't
how
think
much
that he's
damage-
messing around. The chain is actually super good in this situation. All right, well, not there.
No, he knows he could kill him already, but it's just like,
Right.
I'm happy to see MTK
That was
having
actually,
some fun.
yeah, that was actually an amazing recovery, by the way.
Jason Zimmerman.
Sheik does not have a lot of options there, and doing
Yeah.
that poof up to time it so you just grab the ledge as they get off of it is
That's
pretty
really
next
hard.
level.
Yeah,
Yeah, but God,
All right,
he does
Yoshi
the,
story.
He does the chain, and that's like that was like 40 to 50 damage.
that's a lot of damage.
Each hit does like 5.
Yeah, it's nutty how Sheik has these B moves that do
Yeah.
so much damage.
Yeah. It's a really weird move. It doesn't feel like it belongs in melee at all.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Okay, Kage makes it back.
I don't really know what to
Wow.
say. He's just getting owned.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, you know, we could talk about is how hard it is for Ganon to get in. You know, what he might even be looking for, to be honest. Because I like, you know, the Waveland movement to get in is like one thing that I have seen, especially Bizarro Flame, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
really
that's like
the only approach he has.
Yeah, he kind of based his whole gameplay off of that.
Right.
And then once he gets the hit, then you know he goes in, and you know I think that I'm not sure how strong Kage's follow-ups are. You know,
that's huge. Is that like Ganon? I remember playing. I had Loki over at my house, Japanese Ganon, for a little while. We played some Shi Ganon, and he was slight DI or not, he's extremely good at the chain grab. And I remember most of the time, if he grabbed me, he would just kill me with no.
Yeah.
And Ganon has setups too, where if Sheik has to up B, Ganon can get a sure kill. I don't know if Kage like has the like Sheik practice too, because it does require a lot of practice.
Yeah. I mean, technology is one of those things, right? Where you need not only do you need the practice, but you need to know about that thing, and you need to want to learn it.
You need to want to learn it, yeah. A lot of Ganons, paradoxically, I think Melee is such an expressive game, to where someone who's interested in playing Ganon is not going to be the same type of person that is interested in learning how to chain grab.
Totally.
Whereas you know, you look at a Sheik's punishes are like the same in every matchup.
Yeah.
You know, every non-spaces matchup, I should say. Well, a lot of them. I know Swedish, it's oversimplification, but. So Mew2King is just going to feel much more comfortable in situations where Kage would feel just...
Oh my gosh.
That's so... And you know, let me tell you how much mental damage that did to Kage right there.
Yeah.
I feel like Kage is so angry right now.
Because when you do the chain, it's like... Remember how you were talking about in doubles how... Like, a really good team should seek to immediately let the worst team know, like, you don't belong on the stage with me. I think when Mew2King does that chain and he's hitting you like that, you feel like, oh my god, this guy's not even taking me seriously. Like, I'm not even a threat to this guy.
But not only that, but, right, he tried to go over it.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to get through.
And he double jumped and tried to down air, and Mew2King did the most annoying thing possible, which is spot dodge grab. It like feels so defeating because it's like, okay, number one, he didn't even do a good thing.
Right.
But then my response to it was so bad. It's like, oh, I hate this game. That's what I would be feeling.
Yeah. Kage doing the Ganon counterpick and counterpicking Captain Falcon, which is a much stronger character than Ganon that is an entirely different matchup spread. It's just good against all the characters, covers all of Ganon's holes in matchups.
But unfortunately, Mew2King. Oh.
I think it's really I think it's really funny how every Ganon counterpicks Falcon when
times get tough.
They approximately have like the same bad matchups.
Yeah.
Not nearly as bad, but still.
Right.
It's like, man, I'm really struggling with the spaces and Sheik. Time to bust on Falcon.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You could watch Wizrobe the way he does it. It's completely different than the way everyone else does it.
The way he plays for a Sheik?
Yeah, and if you play it that way, then...
How does he play it?
He just regrabs you.
Yeah, he's very defensive. And slow,
he's really good at regrabbing.
Oh, Kage with the knee there.
I would
have gone for up air.
His game revolves around grabs. Basically, because they're guaranteed.
Mew2King getting slightly salty.
What's guaranteed?
You can see it in his face.
What's guaranteed, Swedish?
Just basically down throw tech chases and then up throw up there.
Guaranteed?
Basically, yeah.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah, Falcon has a pretty good punish game on Sheik after a grab.
It's guaranteed?
So he should actually just run straight through and re-grab right there.
What Scar?
Like
if you don't know Scar very well, what he's saying by asking you the question, it's guaranteed 5 times in a row is, I'm not sure it's quite guaranteed.
Yeah, basically no other Falcon in the history of this matchup has ever done it guaranteed. So like you saying that Wizzy is good at it,
that might just mean that
Dude, Wizzy's amazing.
Wizzy's good, yeah. Yeah, Wizzy's amazing, sure. But I don't think that it's guaranteed.
Dude, as a Sheik main, it feels that way, at least.
2015, Bobby, if you haven't been around,
dude, no, I actually...
Era, most Sheiks these days complain about Captain Falcon.
I literally can't deal with Sheiks right now, to be honest. I can't deal with it.
It's a weird time in the meta, dude.
It's like one of those things where imagine your matchup spread. Imagine your matchup spread, like 90% of your matchups are 6-4 or 7-3.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you get something that's close to 5-5 and you're like, oh my god, this character beats my ass. It's like, what are you No, you literally don't know what a bad matchup is. You literally do not understand what a bad matchup is. Please stop complaining to me with your top tier character.
Is that like, it's like white privilege in a nutshell or something, right?
It pretty much is. It's top tier privilege.
Like, wow, why can't I say the N-word or something?
Yeah, top tier privilege.
Right.
We could just coin something. Top tier privilege, dude.
Yeah.
Swedish, get that out of here, dude.
So I have top tier privilege.
You're hanging out in the tier slums. I play Falcon, dude.
I play Fox, so I have no...
Maybe I'm not in the slums, but I'm down there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely non-viable. If you look at Hax Money's tier list,
dude, I think
I'm like D- tier.
But if you look at Hax Money's tier, look at Sheik compared to everyone else too.
Sheik's hella good.
No, Hax Sheik is like 10th best.
Yeah, she's pretty low.
All right, well, whatever. You don't know how bad it is for Falcon.
Kage's alright.
Falcon sucks.
Kage, by the way,
yeah, Kage doing way better than I would be doing.
We're talking about the tier list. Kage is actually like playing very well with Captain Falcon.
Kage is doing way better than I would be doing, and he's doing like 4 or 5 times better than Dark Rain has ever done.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, Kage's Falcon look very real right now.
Mew2King definitely could make a living off of how badly he beats Dark Rain.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think don't. Oh,
uh-oh.
I don't know how I feel about it. When you push your little, you have a slight stock deficit and then the tree is up.
Yeah.
And you keep going and keep going in, and you're racking up damage, but you're not killing. And, and all that time, you take like 100 damage. That's what just happened. And
I don't know. I liked watching that though, for what it's worth.
It was
I think that was a pretty good set. Kage put up a fight for sure with his Falcon.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to say, he blocked down smash on his shield. His response was drop shield jab. I find that very interesting.
What did he get off of it? Not much?
Nothing. The jab got blocked. Maybe it's a Ganon thing. Oh. Maybe Ganon can jab, and like Ganon's jab's actually good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ganon jab is not good.
I've never thought. Well, it's
better. The first hit.
First hit's definitely better than Falcon's. Yeah.
Yep.
I've never thought to drop shield after Sheik down smash.
Me neither, actually.
Seems reasonable.
Westballs, how'd you feel about what just transpired?
I don't know.
Westballs, take your headset off right now and walk away.
You don't have to.
You just gave me a flashback to yesterday's Mafia when we asked you, what do you think about this game? You said the literal same thing. And then you did not save me
that exactly
when I clearly needed to be saved.
I don't want to just say that Kage got owned.
He did. He did get owned.
That's it.
He got owned.
I don't want to say it.
You know, I asked Mew2King a series of questions, and I'm going to ask you, how specifically did he get owned?
He got grabbed.
And then what happened after those grabs that led to him getting owned?
He got slapped.
How did he get grabbed?
Because Jason pressed Z.
That's all there was to it.
Mm-hmm.
Jason presses Z things happen, man.
That's funny.
That's she get it sometimes, man. The best Mafia player in the house.